Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel, man. And today, I'm going to talk about a topic that I really don't like talking about, and that is probably along the lines of politics a little bit. I'm teetering tight on the fence because, sorry for the delay, but as I was down and out, this Charlie Kirk situation seemed to be taking over my algorithm, and I was just pretty much just understanding and like what he stood for. Um, like I was shocked about to hear about the assassination and seeing what was going on because it came up on my timeline. To be honest, I didn't even know who he was. Wasn't following the brand that he was promoting or anything like that. But I decided as I come back, I want to do a video that something since I looked at him as a content creator. That's what he was doing. That's what he made his profit from, was doing content, creating content. I feel like I should do a video like this. Like, here's what content creators like myself and everybody else should learn from this Charlie Kirk situation. And I would say, like, as we're just going through it, I feel like he trailblazed the way on how he was doing things. But it's also, when you create a content, I feel like there's three things people should be very hesitant on talking about, and that is money, politics, and religion. I feel like that's like a sacred ground. And I mean, not saying that he chose his path or he deserved to die or anything. That's not what this video is about. But it's more of along the lines like, hey, when you're getting to politics, people get very sensitive, especially in this past 8 years or so, 10 years, I would say, the past decade. People have been a lot sensitive along the lines of politics. And I feel like I just want to create this video just to bring awareness for myself, what I have noticed. And that is, the very first thing I would say is like awareness. Like being a content creator, like in today's time, I never thought of like, okay, if I go out or whatever, because I'm just a normal guy that's living in the state of Arizona. But it's just like, I would never imagine like the content I create. And I haven't made it to his platform as far as he had made it, like over like 3 million subscribers or something like that. So I mean, he has a huge following, but just being a sense of awareness, like, we don't know what this platform will do. We don't know how our channels will grow or amass that many people. But despite the number that you have, you are bringing some sort of awareness to yourself. And I feel like that's what content creators need to pay attention of, and the message that you spew out there. Because again, with me watching Charlie Kirk, understanding the videos that he's been doing, I heard both sides. Lots of negative. It's not geared towards him. It's just how people take your information and they just, mix it and twist it and turn it to fit their own narrative. For prime example, I'm living up that based on my video, being black in Arizona, right? And how that just spewed so much different narratives out of that, when I really wasn't trying to bash or talk bad about the state at all, but that's how people took it. So just a sense of awareness, because like, if you're okay with your surroundings, you're okay with your awareness like that, I just always have some situational awareness, because just because we're doing videos don't mean someone is like actively out here looking for you and stuff like that. Not saying that, but just being, it brings a sense of awareness to you as the creator, because people are going to be one focused on you, what you're doing and stuff like that. So that's just one of the things I feel like content creators should be aware of, because what you say, it can be blown out of context, and people can like sought after you. I feel like that's messed up based on the text messages of what happened to Charlie Kirk. Like, that guy Tyler Robinson was sought after him because he didn't like what he said and called him a fascist and so forth, or don't like his movement, which is crazy because he lost his life based on freedom of speech, right? That's like the very first amendment, like freedom of speech. And he voiced what he said. He had a huge following behind it. And I mean, Tyler decided to take his life over it, which is crazy. Like, you can't agree to disagree anymore. You can't have an opinion. Everybody feel like you have to be likable and have the same stuff, and people don't want to argue about it. They quick to kill you versus have a debate. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with you being able to agree to disagree. Do it all the time, every day. The second thing I would say is, I got my whiteboard here, I'm looking over here, is that be careful with what you create and what you post if you don't want it out here on the internet. I feel like for content creators, I don't care what's your view, what's your opinion, whether you're right wing, whether you're left wing. it don't even matter like what it is. But be careful what you post, because what you say today and how you feel will most likely come back in the future. And if you don't stand on what you say, if you don't say what you mean, then don't put it out there. Don't put it out there for no content. Don't just see, oh, you seen a reel on it and you believe like, okay, this must be fact, and then you just put out there and voice your opinion on it. Like, don't do that. Like, do your research, and as a content creator, and make sure that what you say is valid and what is facts, because I know it's very easy for people to come out here, get on the internet, record a video like how I'm doing, spit their opinions and twist it around and think what they're saying is true, because a lot of people believe their opinion is facts, and that's not really the case. So that's something else I would say that we should learn as content creators, as we're just creating content for everybody to enjoy. Because honestly, a lot of people creating content is looking for the money, and they will do anything to get the money and that YouTube AdSense revenue, because a lot of people is looking for that extra money. Me, I don't really care about the money about that. I just like creating content, and I like doing videos because this is what I like to do on my spare time. So that's the second thing I would say, is watch what you create and watch what you post. And the third thing I would say for us content creators, as we're out here creating content, as some things to be aware of, is that work hard. Work hard, strive for what you do. Because one thing I have been learning, as I'm still deep diving into who Charlie Kirk is as a person, is that, hey, he didn't get a college degree. Some people like have this facet of, hey, you had to be a college degree or had to be a trade or anything like that. But he actually decided to start his business in the garage, Turning Point USA, Turning Point Organization, or Turning Point Action, I think that's what it's called. But he had a dream, and that should be like, hey, if he can achieve it, you can achieve it too. Just put your grind in. You're going to have to sacrifice. He did not get there overnight. 3 million views or 3 million subscribers is a huge feat for anybody. You're not going to get there in a couple months. You may get there in a couple years. But hey, this content creation game is it's a beast of its own. It's not for the faint of heart. Like I said, this is my third channel. I would say third or fourth channel I have posted on YouTube. But I mean, that was because I had a different narrative of what I was trying to do. I was trying to think about money first and not thinking about what the viewers would may want to see. And now I have a different approach on how I'm doing YouTube now, man. So that's one of the things I say for content creators. Like, keep your head down. If there's something that you want to do, whether it's a podcast, whether you want to do long form content, whether you want to do reels, whatever you see yourself fit, wherever you feel like that's what you want to do, just do it and keep your head down and keep going, man. Because, it's unfortunate that Charlie Kirk lost his life. The dude was 31 years old, man. I'm only 4 years older than him, 6 years older than him. So it's just like crazy just to think about that. And he have littles 3 and 1. I mean, I have some that's 4 and 3, and the fact that, hey, I could do a meetup. I don't know how big this channel would be, but someone could go ahead and meet up with me, but they could probably sit back and think about what I said or don't like my view or something. They could have just took me out like that, and that's just pretty sad, man. So I just want to make this video on what content creators should learn from the Charlie Kirk situation. And hopefully this video resonate with the future content creators or anybody who want to do content, or if you just want to be a fly on the wall and listen to what I'm saying. So yes, I'm back to making videos. Sorry for the delay. I was down and out because when you having littles, you get the bug and you get sick too, and the whole family's sick. But like that is pretty much going to wrap this video up. If you like this video, y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.